the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Welcome everyone back to another episode of This is CorbinCenter. I hope you're enjoying the new format because it seems to get some positive reviews, which is good. I like it this way. I like a little bit of getting a little bit more structure, which is good. And again, you know, I can go off tangent a little bit, but let's keep on the tangent. Let's talk about, first of all, Corbinite recognition. I am a good sport, regardless of what you might think. I 100% am, and that's why I am picking Greg. You bettered me in Veggies, so I gotta give credit where credit is due. So you, my friend, you are my Corbinite recognition. But also talking about the, like Snapchat here, I did throw up. Remember, I was supposed to lose my hair, right? I walked out with, not with the championship, keeping my hair, being a champion, losing it, and then also losing another champion. Man, and it was a heck of a weekend. I mean, like, a lot was going on. I mean, I was busy, but as you can see, the hair is still intact. So one of the things I asked on Snapchat is the question was, if I did get my head, if I had to get a haircut, what style should I do? Which style should I do? One suggestion, which I 100% agree with, would be I'm not coming with it in a mohawk because that's an Eric Cannon thing. And look, he may be my trainer, but as you know, the feud that we have, the last thing I need to do is look like 2010 Eric Cannon, let's face it. I mean, like, I'll go throw on the typical trash bag gear too and do it, but all the idea of having to spike up my hair all the time, not in my wheelhouse. And look, let's be honest, he couldn't really pull off the look either in that way. And also, one thing I want to point out is thank you, Metal Kitty, for picking up on the January 6th joke. Sometimes the humor that I have might be a little darker than some or a little bit more sarcastic, but that's how I know who my people are. That's how it works. So speaking of which, let's get into it because we got a couple things to talk about. I mean, obviously, we have the elephant in the room that we need to talk about, the elephant ear of corn, if we're going to make a veggie reference. So let's get to it, shall we?
Darin, let's just get right down to you. Let's get down to the brass tacks about this whole thing. You were on the floor. You were on a national game show, reality show, something that you did over the summer, but now just airing here. A lot of people were excited about you being on, but unfortunately, heartbreaking. You had to go up and play Veggies now. How do you feel? Would you change anything? Would you have done anything different?
Oh yeah. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, like, obviously, like, did I want to win $250,000? Yeah, that would have been nice. Like, obviously, that would have been a great thing. But am I disappointed in myself? No. Did I give it everything I got? Always. That's how that works. Look, the deal is let's face it. The only thing that I would have changed, I would have at least wanted to play my category once. I knew cereals like the back of my hand. I mean, like, if anyone came after me, they would have been going home. But of course, that stupid randomizer had to land on me and pick me, and then I have to challenge. And of course, I'm going to go big or go home, like I said. And I went after Greg, and Greg had shown that he knew some topics. So we did Veggies. And look, for all of you who are like, come on, Darin, how did you not get this? How did you not get this? It's a lot different when you're up there. Like, it's a whole lot different. And like, for so many people, like, I had one comment where somebody put, like, oh, come on, man, you should have got this. Like, oh, I'm sorry, how did you do on the game show? How far did you get in? How many pieces of the floor did you conquer? But ultimately, like, I would like to think that I was very memorable in everything that I do. I mean, like, look, from years of wrestling, I'm one of those guys who, no matter what, like, I get people talking, and many people don't even remember other matches on the card after I'm on there. So they don't really care about wins or losses whatsoever. The biggest thing is like, what you're going to remember is the epic shirt rip that I had on my exit, because if you're going to leave, you leave them wanting more. And, I have a feeling people can't get enough of what I'm going to do out there. And ultimately, look, this was great. This was super fun. It was a great opportunity. I pictured that I belong there. So many of the people that would comment that said that they could have done better, you'd be marking out over Rob Lowe. So look, me and Rob, we had this going on. I mean, obviously, he wanted to see the shirt rip. I gave the people what they wanted. Look at the reactions. I mean, like, right now, I'm a GIF or whatever it is. So I think I did pretty good out there. Again, ultimate experience. And just stay tuned. I got a couple things coming up. But I also, for the record, before you even ask, am I going to watch the show? Of course. Of course I'm going to keep watching the show. So the biggest thing, I want to see how this all plays out. It's it's an entertaining show. I'm glad to be a part of. Highest premiere in 13 years on a Tuesday, and one of the highest streamed shows in their history. And will I take credit for it? Yes. Yes, I will. Well, of course, I'm going to have a lot more to say. I didn't really need to talk wrestling because I will have plenty of time to do that. Obviously, I got WrestlePalooza here coming up. But January is a little bit of time off for me, which is okay. I'm totally fine by that. But if you're looking forward where I'm going to be in February, you can see me return to Higher Ground on the 3rd. I got Effie at Second Wrestling on the 4th. You know how our epic encounters go. Going back to Freelance in February on the 9th. Unfortunately, will not be a part of Pro Wrestling Battleground. Do not have the chance to get my tag team championships back. I will be heading out to Las Vegas to run the Rock and Roll 5K for the first time. And then, of course, when March rolls around, I got a couple other irons in the fire, but I want to make sure I wait to confirm those things. A lot of First Wrestling events, big First Wrestling events with Treasure Island coming up, the Mall of America already announced. So there's a lot more still to come. So I would stay tuned. I got a lot to talk about. Don't worry. I'm going to go have my veggies, all right? Because apparently I need to study up. So join me next time.